Alright guys, the day that I've been anticipating, the last day of the challenge, which is day 30, is finally here. It's day 30 of testing my forex strategy to see how much profit I'm going to make after 30 days or how much losses I'm going to make after 30 days. Today is Tuesday, obviously, and today is the 12th day of August 2025. Guys, as I'm reminiscing on how this journey has been going so far, from day 1 to day 30, it's not really easy. 30 days looks like something that's small, but it's not really small. 30 days is a long while. During this challenge, I'm sorry guys, time is already, it's 5 a.m. Doing this challenge made me realize that 30 days is no joke. 30 days is actually a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it's the 30. So what do we have? It's still very early in the morning. London session is not even opened yet. Still have about 3 hours or less than, roughly 3 hours for London session to open. So let's do the analysis together. Since today is the last day, let's observe the market together. You know what I'm saying? Let's observe the market together. All right. So let me just go ahead and share my screen. This challenge has been crazy. This is the first time I'm embarking on something like this, honestly, and it really told a lot of me. Despite my circumstances, I still try to show every damn day. If you watched the 29 video, you should know what I mean regarding my circumstances. I even felt sick. At some point, I felt terribly sick. I had to go run some tests.
Recording in progress.
I had to go to the hospital to run tests. You guys were aware. For those of you that are not aware, this is it right here on my screen. You guys, I had to run some tests. A lot. The challenge really took a lot of me. So yeah, this is my screen, and from what I'm seeing right here, it's as if this might just be a weak cat, because what was all this bullish engulfing candles I'm seeing on the chart on Euro AD? I got stopped out on Euro AD yesterday, and it was what it was. So let's start afresh. Okay, recently I just realized that I just got stopped out on Euro JPY. This trade I've been holding for more than a week. I entered this trade. I remember that I entered this trade on the 1st of August. And eventually I hit stop loss on the 12th of August. Almost 2 weeks. It is what it is. If you guys remember this trade though, price was close to my profit target around here. Eventually totally reversed. You know, this tells a lot about my age. It tells a lot about my system. Yeah, something needs to be done. What do you guys think? Does something really needs to be done, or I should keep trading like this? Definitely, I'm not gonna keep trading like this, because at the end of the day now, it seems, what should I even say? It seems I just have a lot of refining to do, a lot of modification to do on this stuff. No, this was just a strategy I just observed. Like this, I formed this stuff just from observation, and I just said let me try it out and document it online. That's what I've been doing since. Tried it out, it works at some points. At some points, it stopped working. So and in my plan, everything I did on this challenge were totally part of my plan. Even those multiple trades I took on similar currency pairs. Yeah, all those CHF quoted currencies, those trades I took, they were still part of the plan. The plan was just that if you see this stuff, if you see this setup, take the trade. Any pair you see the setup on, take the trade. Any pair you see the setup on, take the trade regardless. As you're taking the trade, just risk 1%. Any pair you see the setup on, take the trade, risk 1%. Set your stop loss, set your take profit. Is it that it hits your stop loss or it hits your take profit? Nothing more than that, nothing less than that. That was the plan. So everything I was doing was just part of the plan. If I should do anything, if there's anything I should do, it's just to change the plan, to modify the plan, to refine the plan. That's it. Yeah, that's literally. So even this stuff now was part of the plan. This SL, I did SLTP now. I got what I wanted. You know, it didn't hit my TP. So what else again? It's rallied up, hit my SL. What more am I expecting? Nothing more, nothing less. It's SL or TP. And in this case, even when it was close to TP, I got SL. What can I do? Nothing, literally nothing. I just have to change my plan. I have to change my system. So then the only trade I have running at the moment is EuroCAD. Yeah, this is the only trade I have running at the moment. And this one too, it got close to TP. It might just do like its brother EuroJPY. It might just still rally and hit me as in stop loss. And at this point, there is nothing I can do. Should I kill myself? Definitely no. Just have to, go back, plan again. So, is there any news even making analysis today? Because you know how the trades go. I don't think there's any of my trades that I've entered and it hits TP that same day. If there is, it's rare. Most of the trades run after 24 hours. But regardless, I'm still going to make analysis. If I see a setup that missed to the plan, I enter. Then by the end of New York session today, I'm going to close out all positions, because the end of New York session, which is 10 p.m. today, marks the end of the challenge. So regardless of anything, I'm going to close all positions by the end of New York session today. So let's just go ahead and make analysis. But take note, this is the only trade that I have running at the moment. So let me take you guys through on how I make my analysis. This video might be long, yes, but let me just take you guys through on how I make my analysis. So on what I normally do, I go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, if I spot a trend, then I'll just follow the trend. For instance, this is a trend that I spotted already. I don't take too much time. This is a trend I spotted already. This is a high, that's higher low, higher high, potential higher low. So what I normally do, just draw my fib from swing low to swing high. Alright, this is my fib level. And then again, now I go to my 15 minutes. All I wait for on the 15 minutes is a shift in structure. If I see a shift in market structure, that's when I enter. That's just it. And that's what I've been using. If you check, that's what I used here. Just that on the first entry, I got wicked out. But I applied it on the second entry, I made 2%. That's what I used here. That's what I've been using, that has been working. All that previous week that things were going on, that's what I was using. Very simple. Just that I feel the market conditions that week were just sweet. They were clean. But this previous week that passed, market was choppy most of the time, you get. So that's why I feel I was just taking all these losses, browse loose. I didn't really enter this trade. If you guys think I entered, I didn't enter this trade. No, I didn't enter this trade. I was planning on entering, but I didn't enter. I think it didn't give me what I was looking for. So at this point now, this is for Euro USD, right? So Euro USD, I have my swing low to swing high. No, My swing low will be around here. This is my swing low. To swing high. And this is my point of focus, as I normally call it. So what I do now, so if price should take out, okay, I have 2 candles. If price should take out this high now, which is looking like it already did, let me adjust my camera. Yeah. So if price should take out this high, are you guys seeing this thing at all? Yeah, if price should take out this high, I'll just wait for it pullback, then I'll be entering this trade. Yeah, I'll be entering for a buy. Although the trend is looking like a sell, but if you look at the 4 hours time frame, it's actually a bullish trend, it's a bullish market, you get. So that's my plan on Euro USD. So I'm gonna target Euro USD. Then AUD USD, right? AUD USD hasn't given me what I wanted. I want price to come to my point of focus. It doesn't. When they got here, it didn't give a shifting structure. This is not a shifting structure in my opinion. So I want price to get to my point of focus, then give a shifting structure. Look at when I mean a shifting structure, this is what I mean. For if I want to buy for a buy setup, this is what I need to see. I need to see this. We have a low. I need to see a lower high. Then I have to see a lower low. Then I have to see higher high. This is, in my opinion, this is a shifting structure. Anything that is far from this is not a shifting structure. In my opinion, from what I've realized. So this is it. Like, it has to show me that sellers are no longer in control. For a buy, it has to show me that sellers are no longer in control. Sellers were in control, but this last move, this last run shows that buyers are now dominant. Then I'll enter upon the break of this high. My stop loss will be on the recent low. Then I'll be targeting the next high. That's this. The high I'll be targeting will be from the 4 hour time frame. This whole thing I have to watch out for it on the 15 minutes. And the candles that should do this pullback should be at least 2 candles. Then the candles that are going to take out this low should be at least 2 candles. Then the candle that is going to take out the high should be at least 2 candles. That's the criteria. Most time when it's 1 candle, it's usually manipulation. Yeah, most time when it's 1 candle pullback, usually manipulation. So this is for a buy. Then for a sell, it's just the same thing. I just have to flip. I just have to flip this stuff. This is it for a sell. I have to see a high, higher low, higher high, then the lower low. Price has to take out this low. It has to tell me that buyers were in control, but now sellers are dominant. Then I will take my entry upon upon the break of this low. Then my stop loss will be above the recent high. Then I'll be targeting the next level. Is this a sign of cough? I'll be targeting the next level on the 4 hours time frame. So I watch out for this on the 15 minutes. So this is just my entry strategy, or rather my entry criteria that I normally talk about. This is it. So this is what I've been applying since. This is what I use here. This is what I use here. You can see price give. You see, I drew this line, right? You see, price give the lower low around here, then lower high. You see it. The first entry, this was the lower high, then this was the lower low. Then for this first entry, this was the lower high, lower low, higher high. Eventually, I was supposed to enter around here. My entry was meant to be around here, like on this, around here, but it wasn't New York session, it wasn't London session yet. remember, I don't enter my trade unless it's London session. So I have to wait for London session, because most times when I have early entries before London session, it tends to be manipulation. I can get stopped out, then during London session, price will just, redo its stuff. You get? So I had my entry here, targeting 1:2, right? But eventually I got weaked out. Then I think the next day, was it the next day? No, not the next day, that same day, during New York session, price gave that same pattern again, and I had to enter. So this was like a lower low again, because this low is less than the previous low. Then I had to enter. So that's what I've been using all this while. That's just what it's all about. That's for my entry strategy. That's what it's all about. So now I'm waiting for, explaining this thing is quite exhausting. I'm waiting for price to get to my point of focus. Then if I see that my entry strategy, then I enter. The same thing for Euro USD. If I have to take out this high, then I'll wait for a pullback and then I'll enter. Then GBP USD. Is this a shift in structure? Let me check. Let me observe. GBP USD looking like something that shifted structure. Yes, it is a shift in structure. If you check now, price closed beneath. This candle closed beneath the previous structure point. Yeah, it did. It did right there. Yeah, it did. So eventually, I'm looking for sales on GBP USD. Yeah, at this point, I'm looking for sales on GBP USD. Euro USD and GBP USD. Okay, Euro USD, I cannot call this a shift in structure because price didn't take out this previous high. This initial high, price didn't take it out, so I cannot call it a shift in structure. But GBP USD, if you do close, the price took out this high, then now breaking back in. You know that pattern I drew for you guys now. Yeah, the same thing. You get the same thing. So I'm pulling out my fib retracements. First of all, I have to move this guy to this level. Let me zoom this thing in. So then I'll be pulling out my fib retracement to get my point of focus. Then adjusting this guy. Yeah, then I'll do my fib 2. Then this guy, I just have to go with this guy. So this is the only thing I have on my charts. Then I'll go to the 15 minutes, all I'm waiting for now. So I'll do with this guy. All I'm waiting for on the 15 minutes is a shift in structure. After price gets to my point of focus, all I wait for is a shift in structure. Then I sell. GPUSD, I'm looking out for sell. Okay, price has already got to my point of focus around here. If you check this green candle, are you guys seeing it? This doji, there's a doji candle here. See the doji, I see the doji, there's a doji candle here. So it's just for me to observe structure, this price structure. By London session, I observe what price is saying. So I'm interested in selling GBP USD. Euro USD should be something similar, but I don't know why it's looking manipulative. I think I'll be losing interest in Euro USD since I've already seen something better on GBP USD. AUD USD as you're looking manipulative. It's a range, like, despite the fact that I'm waiting for price to get back to this area, but it's looking like a range, so I'm more interested. GBP USD is cleaner and it's better, so I'll just focus on GBP USD. If we don't have power issue, electricity issue, we have network issues. Now see what my trading is displaying. Oh man, this country don't tire me. Yeah, now load up now. So where was I? I was on GPS. GPS structure is looking cleaner, so I'm not interested. I've lost interest in ADS. I've lost interest in UUSD. So then this thing is already 20 minutes. Should I keep explaining, or I should just fashion? But the main thing now, I don't want to waste you guys' time. The main thing now is that you guys have gotten like an idea of what the strategy is all about. It's very, very simple. I use structure and I use my fib level, my Fibonacci. So that was just what I've been doing so far, and that's what made me those profits I made, and that's what still made me those losses I made. So guys, I'll be giving a halt at this point. Then I'll update you guys by the end of New York session to see how today went. So I've been doing the analysis on my own. I've shown you guys what the strategy is all about. So I'm doing the analysis by myself, like on my own, off the screen, off the camera, so that I'll not waste too much time, because it's, even as I'm explaining it, it's taking more time. But if I'm just doing it personally on my own, it's not going to take me up to 30 minutes to analyze all these pairs. These are the major currency pairs, including gold. I just added gold here, so I have 8 pairs here. Then these are the minors. I have, I think, 21 pairs here, which is in total 29 pairs that I look out for. And eventually, after this challenge, I'll be doing with a lot of pairs. I'll be removing a lot of pairs from the watch list, and the number is going to reduce actually, because of one of the things I've observed. So that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys by the end of New York session. Today is the last day. So by the end of New York session, I'm going to close out all the trades in your presence. We're going to do it together. So stay tuned. I'll catch you guys by the end of New York session. Time is currently 5:50 a.m. and it's Tuesday, 12th of August, 2025. Catch you guys soon. Peace. Alright, guys, it's still on day 30 of testing my first strategy for 30 days to see how much I'm going to make after 30 days, or in this case, how much I'm going to lose after 30 days. So guys, New York session is officially closed. New York session has come to an end. New York session closed about an hour and 40 minutes ago. I feel sleepy and tired. God help me though. I'll try to get enough sleep tonight because the challenge is over. So I'll try as much as possible to get enough sleep tonight. Then, So today I was able to, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Let me share my screen.
Recording in progress.
So, let's see. I was in on which trade I went out to this. Okay, yeah, this USD card trade that I entered, it finally hit TP and I made 2% on USD card. Sorry, Euro card. I made 2% on Euro card. Then I didn't enter this guy. I didn't enter this guy. Then here I remember I entered JPY pairs, yes. AED JPY hits SL. SDD JPY hits SL. The which one again did I enter again? No, I didn't enter this trade. I just checked something. I didn't enter this trade. Dang, even this one. All these ones are hitting TP. They didn't give the confirmation. I don't even know how to put it, man. It's just crazy. Oh, I'm just tired. Then I think AUDJPY, SDJPY. There has to be another trade now that I entered. I think there were 3. Okay, yeah, then I entered USD card. But that one was off the camera. Enter USD card for yourself. But I closed out this guy already because it's day 30. And remember I told you guys that I'll close out all the run trades by the end of New York session. So that's what I did. So that's just basically it, guys. The challenge has officially come to an end, and I've closed out all the trades, and this is the P&L. After the whole challenge, this is the P&L. So what does this mean now? It means that after 30 days, I ended up not making profits. I closed out in losses, and this means that I still have to refine things. I still have to work on myself. This means I still have to do 1 or 2. That's the meaning. So, which is what I'll be doing. I'll be going back to my drawing board and I'll be evaluating things, making reviews, taking corrections and all that. I'm going to make a deep review of all the trades I took in these 30 days. I know that some trades I was supposed to close out, I didn't really close out, based on I was doing SLTP vibes. I might modify that because I missed out on some profits. Then other little things that I just need to modify, I'll just go ahead and do that. Or I'll entirely change to a new strategy. It depends. So that was just it, guys. Then another thing I did that is still visible. Another mistake I made was that I was entering the same trade on similar pairs. Like for instance, those CHF quoted pairs, GBP CHF, Euro CHF, US CHF, CAD CHF, I think AUD CHF, and so on. I was seeing similar. I was having the same bias on each and every one of them. Let's say I was seeing a sell on each of them. I will go ahead and sell each of them instead of me to pick one and pick the cleanest one, the one that has the cleanest market structure, and trade that one and risk 1% on that one. But I was risking 1% on each and every one of them, which means it just looks like I'm doing the same thing. It seemed like I'm risking, let's say 5 of them. I'm risking 5% on one setup, risking 1% on 5. So that was one mistake I made that I'm going to actually be correcting. I'm going to do some currency pairs on my watch list. Some similar currency pairs, I'm going to do with it. I'll only stick with the one that has the cleaner structure. That kind of thing. So that was one terrible mistake I know I made. I just have to take lessons, guys. I'll just do a deep review and take lessons and know how I'm gonna do it. Then I'll still come back again. Maybe not a 30-day challenge, but once I've taken my lessons, I've reviewed everything, I'll just keep trying. You get. I just hope everything works out. I saw this coming now. Yeah, this is one of those things that I anticipated. Things are most likely not gonna go your way. Get that kind of thing. Life is not rosy. Success is not cheap. You get. So I understand these are part of the growth process, I guess. So I think I'm very, very sleepy. I just need to take some rest. As you can see, time is 23:53, which is 11:53 p.m. Still on Tuesday. It'll be Wednesday in 7 minutes time. So guys, I just have to take some rest. Tomorrow I'll brief you guys on. I'll do 1 or 2 talk on the whole challenge, like 1 or 2 briefing. Then I close this chapter. So you guys should expect some videos. Like the videos should be rolling in. Excuse me. So that's it, guys. I'm off to bed. Thank you guys, those of you that have been sticking around, that have been following up with the challenge. I really, really appreciate your efforts. Thank you so much for tuning in every single day. This is something I don't take for granted at all. Finally, the challenge has come to an end. I really appreciate every one of you that has followed up with the challenge from the very, very beginning. It really, really means a lot to me. Depending on the platform you're watching on, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to support the journey. If you're watching on Instagram, please click the follow button. TikTok, follow, Facebook, follow, YouTube, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. Please like the video so that it can be recommended to as many people as possible. Then share your thoughts in the comment section as usual. You guys should just help me know if this video is just all I'm doing is just documenting my journey in the raw format, as raw as it can be. Again, these are the realities of trading. Not, I know some people don't show this part of trading, but me, I've decided to take the bold step and show the reality behind this business. And it's not all rosy at the end of the day. Yeah, Forex is not all rosy, so it's not an easy business. It's not something easy. Those people that are profitable out there, they earned it. I respect to all of them. But that's literally it, guys. I've said a lot already. I've been talking for 10 minutes now, alright. That's it, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.